Hey there, my wonderful friends. Welcome back to the Happy Elder, your cozy corner on YouTube where we share heartfelt tips for living a healthy, joyful, and vibrant life in our golden years. I'm so thrilled you're here today because we're diving into a topic that's all about embracing life with courage and excitement. Stop delaying your dreams after 60. This is for everyone who's ever thought, maybe it's too late for me, or I'll get to that dream someday. Spoiler alert. It's never too late, and today is the perfect day to start. So, grab a comfy seat, maybe a cup of coffee, tea, or a glass of water with a slice of lemon, and let's have a heart-to-heart chat, like we're old friends catching up over a sunny afternoon. I'm going to share 6 practical steps to help you stop delaying those dreams you've been holding on to, whether traveling to a new place, starting a hobby, or even launching a new chapter in your life. I'll weave in stories from folks just like you, sprinkle in some wisdom, and offer easy, doable tips to get you moving toward your goals. This is all about empowering you to live your best life after 60, with joy, purpose, and a big, bold heart. Let's get started. Why your dreams matter after 60. When I was younger, I used to think life followed a straight path. You grow up, work hard, raise a family, retire, and then what? For so long, society told us that retirement was about slowing down, kicking back, and letting go of big ambitions. But now, with a little more wisdom and a whole lot of life experience, I've learned that our 60s, 70s, and beyond are some of the most exciting years of all. These are the years when we can finally focus on us, on the dreams we've tucked away, the passions we've always wanted to explore, and the adventures we've been waiting to embark on. Your dreams, no matter how big or small, are like the heartbeat of your soul. They're what make you feel alive, curious, and full of possibility. Maybe you've always wanted to write a book, learn to paint, travel to Italy, start a small business, or even just spend more time gardening or volunteering in your community. Whatever your dream is, it matters because you matter. And here's the truth. After 60, you have something no one else does, a lifetime of experience, resilience, and wisdom to make those dreams come true. But I know it's easy to put those dreams on hold. Maybe you're thinking, I'm too old, or will I fail, or I don't have the time or money. I've been there, and I've heard those same doubts from so many of you. Today, I'm going to walk you through 6 steps to quiet those doubts, break free from delays, and start chasing your dreams with confidence. These steps are practical, grounded in real-life stories, and designed to inspire you to take that first step, no matter how small. So, let's dive into the first step to stop delaying your dreams after 60. Step number 1, redefine what too late means. The first step to stop delaying your dreams after 60 is to redefine what too late means. We've all heard that little voice in our head saying, I'm too old to start something new, or that ship has sailed. But let me tell you something. That voice is wrong. Age is just a number. And your 60s and beyond are the perfect time to start something new because you bring a lifetime of wisdom, perspective, and strength to the table. Think about it. Some of the most incredible achievements in history happen later in life. Laura Ingalls Wilder published her first Little House book at 65. Colonel Sanders started KFC in his 60s. And right now, all over the world, people just like you are starting businesses, picking up new hobbies, and traveling to places they've always dreamed of. Your age isn't a barrier. It's a superpower. I'll share a story about my friend Diane, who's 68 and one of the most inspiring people I know. Diane always dreamed of becoming a painter, but life got in the way, raising kids, working a demanding job, and caring for her aging parents. By the time she hit 60, she thought her chance to paint was gone. But one day, she saw a local art class advertised at her community center and decided to give it a try, even though she was nervous. Fast forward a few years, and Diane's paintings are now displayed in a local gallery, and she's teaching others to paint. She told me, I spent so long thinking it was too late, but starting at 60 was the best decision I ever made. Diane redefined too late and found her glow. What to do? Take a moment to write down one dream you've been delaying because you think you're too old. Then challenge that thought. Ask yourself, why not now? What's one small step I can take? Maybe it's signing up for a class, researching your dream online, or talking to someone who's done it. Remind yourself that your age is an asset, not a limitation. You're not too late. You're right on time. Step number 2, identify your dream clearly. The second step is to identify your dream clearly. Sometimes we delay our dreams because they feel vague or overwhelming, like a big, fuzzy cloud in our minds. To stop delaying, we need to get specific about what we want and why it matters to us. Clarity is like a roadmap. It shows you where to start and keeps you moving forward. Your dream doesn't have to be huge or world-changing. Maybe you want to learn to play the guitar, volunteer at a local animal shelter, start a blog about your life experiences, or travel to a nearby town you've never visited. The key is to name it, own it, and connect it to something that lights you up inside. I remember my neighbor George, who's 71 and always loved music. For years, he talked about doing something with music, but it was never clear what that meant. He'd put off, thinking he'd figure out someday. One day, over coffee, I asked him, "What's one thing you'd love to do with music?" He thought about it and said, "I've always wanted to learn the harmonica. It looks fun and portable." That clarity was a game changer. George bought a harmonica, found online tutorials, and started practicing. Now, he plays at local open mic nights and says it's brought him more joy than he ever imagined. Getting clear on his dream turned someday into today. What to do? Grab a notebook or just sit quietly and ask yourself, what's one dream I've been putting off? What would make my heart sing? Write it down in one clear sentence, like, I want to learn to knit, or I want to visit Ireland. Then, write one reason why it matters to you. Maybe it's joy, connection, or a sense of accomplishment. Keep that sentence somewhere you can see it, like on your fridge or bedside table, to remind you what you're working toward. Step number 3, break it down into small steps. The third step is to break your dream down into small, manageable steps. Big dreams can feel daunting, like climbing a mountain in one leap. But when you break them into bite-sized pieces, they become doable, and each step builds your confidence to keep going. This is where the magic happens. Small steps lead to big wins. Let's say your dream is to start a small baking business. That might feel overwhelming if you think about launching a full bakery right away. But what if you started with one small step, like baking a batch of cookies for a church fundraiser? Then maybe you create a simple social media page to share your recipes. Each step is a victory, and before you know it, you're closer to your dream than you ever thought possible. I'll tell you about my cousin Ellen, who's 66 and always wanted to travel to Paris. She dreamed of seeing the Eiffel Tower and sipping coffee at a Parisian cafe. But the idea of planning an international trip felt too big. She kept putting it off, thinking she needed to save a fortune or wait for the perfect time. One day, she decided to break it down. Her first step was researching affordable flights online. Then, she joined a local travel club to learn from others who'd been to Paris. Step by step, she saved a little each month, booked a budget-friendly trip, and last year, she stood in front of the Eiffel Tower with tears in her eyes. Ellen said, breaking it into small steps made it feel possible, not scary. Now, she's planning her next adventure. What to do? Take your dream and write down 3 small steps you can take in the next month. For example, if you want to write a book, your steps might be 1. Write 1 page this week. 2. Join a local writing group. 3. Read a book on writing. Make each step specific and achievable, and celebrate when you complete it. Maybe treat yourself to a favorite coffee or a walk in the park. Small steps are the secret to turning dreams into reality. Before we move on to the next 3 steps, I want to say a huge thank you for being part of the Happy Elder community. You all inspire me every single day with your comments, your stories, and your courage to live fully in your golden years. If you're finding these steps helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up, share with a friend or family member who needs a little nudge to chase their dreams, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget to tap the bell icon so you never miss a video. Let's keep spreading the joy and wisdom of aging with purpose together. Oh, and drop a comment below. Tell me one dream you're ready to stop delaying, or share a small step you've taken toward it. I read every comment, and I can't wait to hear from you. Step number 4, overcome fear with action. The fourth step to stop delaying your dreams after 60 is to overcome fear with action. Fear is one of the biggest reasons we put off our dreams. Maybe you're afraid of failing, looking silly, or not being good enough. But here's the thing. Fear only grows when we let it sit. The antidote is action. Taking that first step, no matter how small, shrinks fear and builds momentum. I'll be honest. Starting something new can feel scary at any age, but especially when we're told our prime is behind us. But every time you take action, you prove to yourself that you're capable, and that fear starts to lose its grip. Action doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be a start. I'll share a story about my friend Robert, who's 70 and always wanted to learn to dance. He loved watching ballroom dancing on TV, but was terrified of stepping onto a dance floor, worried he'd trip over his own feet or look foolish. For years, he delayed, thinking he'd wait until he felt ready. But one day, his daughter signed him up for a beginner's dance class at the community center. Robert was nervous, but he showed up. That first class was awkward. He stepped on his partner's toes more than once, but he kept going. And now he's waltzing with confidence and even competed in a local dance showcase. Robert told me, taking that first step was terrifying, but it set me free. I'm having the time of my life. Action turned his fear into joy. What to do? Identify one fear that's holding you back from your dream. Maybe it's fear of failure or judgment. Then choose one small action to face it. If you're scared to start a blog, write one paragraph and share it with a trusted friend. If you're nervous about joining a gym, go for a free trial class. Tell yourself, I'm just trying this once, and see how it feels. Each action chips away at fear and brings you closer to your dream. Step number 5, find your support squad. The fifth step is to find your support squad. Chasing your dreams is so much easier and more fun when you have people cheering you on. Your support squad could be family, friends, a local club, an online community, or even a mentor who's been where you want to go. They're the ones who will lift you up, offer advice, and remind you that you're not alone. After 60, we sometimes think we have to do everything on our own, but that's not true. Surrounding yourself with positive, encouraging people can make all the difference. They don't have to share your exact dream. They just have to believe in you. I'll tell you about my friend Linda, who's 65 and always wanted to start a community garden. She loved the idea of growing fresh veggies and bringing neighbors together, but she was intimidated by the logistics, where to start, how to fund it, who would join. She kept delaying until she mentioned her idea at her book club. To her surprise, 3 members jumped in, offering to help with planning, fundraising, and even digging. With their support, Linda's garden is now thriving and has become a hub for community events. She said, I couldn't have done it without my squad. They made my dream feel possible. Linda's story shows the power of a supportive community. What to do? Think of 1 or 2 people who could be part of your support squad. Maybe a friend who's always encouraging or a family member who loves your ideas. Reach out and share your dream with them, even if it feels vulnerable. You could also join a local group like a hobby club or volunteer organization, or find an online community related to your dream. Having people in your corner makes every step feel lighter. Step number 6, celebrate every milestone. The final step to stop delaying your dreams after 60 is to celebrate every milestone, no matter how small. Too often, we focus on the big end goal and forget to cheer for the progress we're making along the way. But every step you take, whether it's signing up for a class, saving $50 of your dream, or trying something new, is a victory worth celebrating. These moments keep you motivated and remind you how far you've come. Celebrating doesn't have to be extravagant. It could be treating yourself to a favorite dessert, taking a relaxing walk, or sharing your progress with a friend. The point is to pause, smile, and say, I'm doing this and I'm proud of myself. I'll share one last story about my cousin Margaret, who's 69 and always wanted to write a memoir about her life. She delayed for years, thinking it was too big a project and no one would care. But last year, she decided to start. Her first milestone was writing 1 chapter, which took her a month. She celebrated by inviting her kids over for dinner and reading it to them. They were so moved. It gave her the courage to keep going. Now, she's halfway through her memoir and has joined a writing group. Margaret says, celebrating each chapter keeps me excited. I'm not just writing, I'm living my dream. Her small celebrations are fueling her journey. What to do? After each small step toward your dream, take a moment to celebrate. Write down what you accomplished and how it feels. Maybe reward yourself with something simple, like a new book, a movie night, or a call to a friend to share the news. Keep a journal of your milestones to look back on when you need a boost. Celebrating keeps your dream alive and your heart full. So there you have it. 6 steps to stop delaying your dreams after 60. Redefine what too late means. Identify your dream clearly. Break it down into small steps. Overcome fear with action. Find your support squad. And celebrate every milestone. Each of these steps is a tool to help you move past doubts, excuses, and delays, and start living the life you've always imagined. Here's a quick recap to keep it simple. Redefine too late by seeing your age as a strength and taking one small step. Get clear on your dream by naming it and why it matters to you. Break your dream into small, doable steps to build momentum. Face fear with action, even if it's just a tiny first try. Build a support squad to cheer you on and share the journey. Celebrate every milestone to stay motivated and joyful. I know chasing your dreams can feel daunting, especially when life has a way of throwing curveballs. But you don't have to do it all at once or do it perfectly. Start with one step, one moment of courage, and let it grow from there. You're not just chasing a dream. You're creating a life filled with purpose, joy, and meaning. And that's what the Happy Elder is all about. As we wrap up our chat today, I want to remind you of something so important. You are vibrant, you are capable, and you are never too old to chase your dreams. Your 60s, 70s, and beyond are a gift, a chance to live with purpose, to explore new passions, and to create memories that light up your heart. Your dreams are waiting for you, and every step you take toward them is a step toward a life well lived. Let's make a promise to ourselves today. To stop delaying, to start small, and to embrace every moment with gratitude and courage. You deserve to live your dreams, and I'm so honored to be on this journey with you, sharing these moments of inspiration and hope. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. You're the heart and soul of the Happy Elder, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Stay bold, stay joyful, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and keep dreaming big.